Ooh, oh my god, it literally feels like a moisturizer. Now this is the Ordinary, so I expect nothing but excellence. It might be causing me breakouts. I don't understand where all these new pimples is coming from. Hi guys, today we're going to be putting to the test the Ordinary Squalane Cleanser for 1 entire week and honestly see how well it cleanses but also soothes and moisturizes my skin and removes makeup. So before I try this out, I first want to show you what my skin is looking like so that we can see if there's gonna be any improvement throughout this week. As you can tell, I am coming from a breakout. So therefore, this better not make me break out and not give me blackheads. These are acne scars, but I definitely have some active pimples that are popping up a little bit here. I also want to read the claims that the Ordinary is making for this cleanser so to give us a better idea and understanding. So it says this gentle cleanser is anything but ordinary, okay? Removing makeup and impurities and it retains your skin's moisture, unlike some other harsher cleansers. The shade is being thrown, guys. There's no need to worry about tightness after using this. Star of the show is Squalane. We love a diva. Helping to prevent loss of moisture and boost suppleness. So it's supposed to unclog my skin, remove makeup, and moisturize it. Alright. Do you want to do something else while you're at it? Like, do you want to also wash my car? Like, how many things are you capable of doing at once? Squalane is definitely a housewife because she can do many things at once. So honestly, I'm very curious to see the consistency and smell. Because let me tell you something. I know Squalane. I know her very well.
But I know who you are. I've seen it up close and personal.
And she is quite greasy and oily. Oh yeah, as you can tell, look at this jelly consistency. Ooh, oh my god, it literally feels like a moisturizer. You guys know I'm not kidding. Oh my god, you guys, the smell is basically non-existent, like it is not here. Finally, something, oh no, wait, it's starting to come up like mud? Is that what you want to settle on? Are you sure? See, my mind is just so powerful. I predicted it to be super oily and greasy, and as a matter of fact, it completely is.
See, I'm telling you, I have the mind of a I have the mind of a mastermind. What's that? I don't know, but
I do quite see this removing makeup actually, but we'll have to try it out later on in this experiment. Oh my god, it literally feels like the CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser. Oh, we live. But you guys, honestly, first impressions, I'm quite impressed, but the grease is maybe a little bit like alarming and warning because might it bring me breakout and give me blackheads? We'll have to see. So it's day 2, but before we go any further with this experiment, y'all know already by now we have to read the ingredient list to see if there's anything that might be bad for our skin or if all is in check. Now this is the Ordinary, so I expect nothing but excellence. But anyways, the first ingredient surprisingly is actually squalane. So truly, the Ordinary ain't scamming us. When they said that this was a squalane cleanser, they meant it. And truly, squalane is amazing because not only is it hydrating and moisturizing for the skin, on top of that, it actually is an antioxidant. Therefore, it has antioxidant benefits for our skin, so actually protects our skin from damage on the sun, as well as protecting from free radicals and pollution exposure of the outer environment, and therefore protects our collagen from aging, so it's also anti-aging, as well as being anti-inflammatory, therefore great for just irritated skin, either from acne or also from dry skin like eczema. So truly, it's an amazing ingredient to have. Then you guys, there's basically 5 derivatives of sucrose, but basically sucrose, fructose, glucose, basically all of these have actually attracting moisture properties. Therefore, they're very moisturizing and they're also hydrating to the skin. On top of that, they actually contain glycolic acid in them naturally, and therefore glycolic acid is an AHA, amazing for resurfacing the skin, but also providing moisture to the skin and a little bit anti-aging as well, so it's definitely very good to have. Then you guys, there's basically all of our ingredients that they're not worth mentioning because they're not that important.
You should really try and forget about me, honey.
And you, me.
I don't think about you at all.
But then there's also malic acid quite at the end of the ingredient list, but basically it's a very gentle exfoliant, so great for sensitive skin. And it also has a little bit of anti-aging properties, and truly it's also hydrating for the skin. So you guys, I'm actually really impressed with this ingredient list. The Ordinary did not come to play. She is letting the girls know that she is in here for business. It's day 4, but guys, something about this just does not sit right with my spirit right now. It might be causing me breakouts. I don't understand where all these new pimples is coming from. So it's not reducing my acne, but to be honest, I wasn't expecting it to because the Ordinary didn't disclaim that in the bottle or anything. And look, it's giving me all these little dots in the forehead, like these little bumpsy things. I just don't understand. So it's day 6. Let's go to the lab because it's it's time to do the makeup test.
To the secret lab. Pull the lever, Crunk. Wrong lever!
As you can see, I have mascara, a lot of it. I love mascara. I have highlighter, a lot of brow product as well as just the tiniest amount of tinted SPF. So it kind of counts as foundation. And also SPF is really hard to take off without an oil cleanser. So let's see. Even though, yes, it does have an oily consistency, I don't see it to be that effective. Let's try on the eyes now. I'm being quite gentle. I'm not going to open them, but tell me. Okay, you know what? We both know that I'm going to open my eyes, even though it's going to sting, I know. Okay, so it's still all there. The Ordinary, I know you was lying. You guys, okay, I mean, it's taking it off, but not differently than any other water-based facial cleanser would. There is a little bit of mascara still left, as you can see. Kelly, no, I told you to stay in the car. Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Squalane Squalation, and first of all, let me address this. I'm basically trying a new religion this week, where basically, my take of it, it's all about being, you know, humble and just poor. So of course I decided to humble myself, and I don't have my usual Birkin. I just have this very cheap Celine. And also, if you just take a look outside, I came here with a very cheap 2013 Bentley. I know, I'm shocked. I was in tears, almost. Oh, and by the way, of course, Kelly Gender, Angel, and East, they're in the car. I left them there. But anyways, I just went, where's my water? Can I have a water, please? I specifically requested that I needed my water as soon as I came here. Thank you, gorgeous. Is this fat-free? Okay, so it's diet water. Great, thank you. Anyways, I just wanted to quickly come here to tell everyone to please stop harassing me and my family. I want to remind you, just because we're prettier than you, we're more famous than you, we're more powerful than you, it doesn't make us any different. Are we better? Yes, of course, but we're not different. So please treat us normally like you treat all other ingredients. Thank you so much. Do you want me to sign that for you? Sure. Give me that. Do you have a pen? Great. What's your name, honey?
Oh my God, it's retinol.
Love you, Angela. Great, here you go. Anyways, yeah, that was all I wanted to say. I'm sorry, I wish I could stay longer. I really had fun, but I just have to go now because I have an outdoors, a spinning class, a 2 with Yosei, and then I have to visit my karmologist because, you know, I feel like my karma and my aura, they're not in line with Jupiter today, so I feel like I just have to clear that out. But anyways, thank you so much for listening. Mwah, love you, gorgeous. And that is what a mix of squalane and matte would look like if we were part of the Kardashians. I'm sorry you had to witness that, but moving forward, let's just get into my final thoughts and results with this, shall we? The positives that I love. So first of all, starting with the ingredient list, we all know that the Ordinary delivers more than an Uber Eats guide during the pandemic when it comes to the ingredient list, please. Not only is squalane the diva, the star of the show for a reason, even though this does have a very kind of oily and thick consistency, it is not going to be hydrating nor moisturizing. Do not let the consistency fool you, no ma'am. No ma'am. At least for me, and in my experience, I did not see this cleanser moisturizing me that much. If you were to compare it to other hydrating cleanser like one from CeraVe, the gold standard, it is simply not the same. The ingredient list is not really containing a lot of humectants and conditioning agents which are going to moisturize your skin. Honestly, the Ordinary was making squalane look like it was supposed to fix all your problems, like moisturize, hydrate, anti-age, glow up the skin, make Trump lose the election.
Does that sound like something you want?
Yes.
Well, let me tell you, you'll never get it.
Girl, please, humble yourself down. So what it's going to do is, yes, to moisturize the slightest, but if you want to moisturize your skin with a cleanser, then do get hydrating cleansers. The claim that they were making about removing makeup, I would say yes, it is effective at removing makeup like other facial cleansers are, but truly I don't feel as though I would trust the Ordinary like that to use this as a 2-in-1 cleanser. Honestly, it does have the consistency to be able to remove makeup, so honestly for that claim, I'll let you guys decide what you want to do when you buy this. So this was kind of supposed to be my positive sides. Now let's get into the negative ones. The only negative and constructive criticism that I have is going to be that this is is oily to the point that after I wash my face, my skin still feels a little bit oily or whatnot, and sometimes I do have to go in with a normal facial cleanser to make sure to remove that oiliness off of my skin before actually going in with my toners, my serums, my essences, or whatever. It just leaves an oily film on my skin that I do not necessarily like. Now, the results that I have seen, here is where I want you to concentrate and hear me out.
Listen.
First of all, increased hydration, meh. Possibly, we'll give them that. Do not expect a boy to do a man's job, okay? So, as far as the other claims that squalene is supposed to do, so it's anti-inflammatory, so therefore reduce redness caused by acne or rosacea or eczema or dry skin, I have to say personally for me, I didn't see that much of an improvement in redness. Maybe just the tiniest amount. On top of that, squalene, yes, it is an amazing antioxidant, so it is supposed to give you protection from free radicals and environmental damage of the outside, but truly, when it comes to having antioxidants and cleansers, they're not going to do much to your skin, because for antioxidants to work, they really have to sit on your skin. Just like cleansers that contain vitamin C in it or any other fancy ingredients that they're trying to target you with, those are a little bit useless and a little bit of a scam. I mean, if we had squalene in a serum, then yes, absolutely amazing. But in a cleanser, and this being the main ingredient and the main selling point of this cleanser, do I see a point? Not necessarily. The results for me were just a little bit wishy-washy, a little bit vanilla. And me, of course, being a celebrity, I'm always on a diet.
I am Gemma Collins, former Towie star, best known for too much bronzer and always being on a diet. Oh my god, I've drunk so much Red Bull and burping.
And so I do not have the time for vanilla results. Moving forward to how I would implement it in my skincare routine, and actually, in my opinion, what skin types could benefit the most out of this. If you have oily, acne-prone skin like I do, I really don't see the point of you using this, just because of the fact that it is so oily. And I know most oily, acne-prone skin types here, I'm being real, they do not like oily consistencies in moisturizers and cleansers and nothing like that, because their skin are gonna make them more oily or make them break out a little more. Now, I have to say with this, once again, I can't tell you if it did make me break out or not. I'm not 100% sure. Nevertheless, that doesn't mean that you can't use it, because after all, squalene is supposed to reduce the redness caused by acne. So even for acne-prone skin, it's supposed to be beneficial. Maybe you would see results with that. Now, moving on to sensitive to my dry skin type. Here is where you would really benefit from this, because of its more oilier, let's call it more moisturizing consistency. It's also going to be soothing. I did notice that. Furthermore, squalene is supposed to strengthen the skin barrier. Therefore, that is really important for dry skin, because if you're not aware, your skin is probably dry because you have a damaged skin barrier. So your skin is not able to retain its moisture, and therefore it actually is transepidermal water loss. So you're losing the moisture that you put in. So it's really important not only that you use occlusive ingredients in your moisturizers, but also they use ingredients that are going to strengthen the skin barrier, so to really tackle the problem both ways. So of course, ceramides are going to be some, amino acids are going to be others, and then also squalene is supposed to strengthen that skin barrier, so you would definitely benefit from this. So now, if you were to ask me the traditional question that is, Mateo, would you send your skincare routine once these experiments is over? The answer to that is going to be no, of course not. It does not give me anything that I necessarily need right now. So just to be a good sport, I will tell you where I got it from. I bought this on Amazon online for actually £13.27 Royal British pounds for 50 mls. But here's the catch. Since this is so oily and so thick, I personally would say less is more with this. You don't need the amount of cleanser that you usually do with other cleansers. I like to use a lot of everything, by the way. So truly, in my experience, they will honestly last you about a month and a half, 2-ish or so. So of course, you know that your girl has always got you covered. So I actually found the cheapest listing that I could find on Amazon US and Amazon UK, and linked it down below in the pinned comment for you to go buy it. So if you want this, all you're gonna do is click that link down below. But anyways, ma'am, if you were new here, might maybe interest you into joining the random family, because let me tell you this. So by the way, you have to subscribe and turn on the bell icon so you don't miss any of my uploads. We are all about fighting acne. We're all about fighting wrinkles. We're all about just everything. That is what we are. And I would love out to every part of Random Family. Mwah. Also, if you're struggling with your skincare routine to get it down to a T, remember, I can also do that for you. And furthermore, what you can do is also follow me on my Instagram and on my TikTok, both at Matt Brandon, to see more skincare that you will not be able to see over here. And on top of that, we can just see each other 24/7 on every social media app you own, and I know that that is truly your biggest achievement and biggest goal and ambition that you have in life. Furthermore, if you're having issues with your skin, do not hesitate to DM me. I would love to help you out. But anyways, to randoms who are still watching, you know what time of the video is now. It's going to be time for the Italian word of the video. And since this video was all about this squalane cleanser, and truly I was shocked, in tears almost. A white refrigerator. Ooh, not a white refrigerator. What is this? The ghetto? The ghetto! If you know this reference and you know where this is from, we could be friends in real life.
Ooh, the ghetto! The ghetto. I was shocked, honey. I was in tears almost. And it has a white refrigerator. I was like, oh, not a white refrigerator. Girl, please put your shoes on. Let's go find you a home, honey. Ooh.
But anyways, I was going to say, since the video was all about this, the Italian word of the video is going to be ghetto, which is ghetto in English. So I feel as though this is one of the many words that y'all English people stole from us Italians and Latins or whatever. Excuse me, what do you think you're doing? You're not gonna click out this video. Even though yes, this video is ending, what you need to do is click one of these two videos right here. They're just gonna be as informative, as informational, as ghetto as this was. And truly, remember to be random and always be random while you're doing that. Now remember, even though I'm a celebrity, I'm prettier, I'm more famous, I'm richer, I'm more powerful than you, I'm just like you. Better, yes, but not different. So truly, since we're the same person, click one of these two now. I said click.